Hi everyone, it's Guidance in the Silence here with another card reading. This time it's a pick a card reading. You can choose either card A or card B. Whichever one resonates with you, or maybe both do, then you can listen to a reading where I'm just going to do like I do in the shorts, pick lots of cards and then read the reading out and go from there and see what your message is and what you need to hear. If you can hear jumping, it's two of my cats have decided to come in. So that's quite nice for you. Two messages, two cats. So A or B. Have a think about it. Stop the video for a minute. Meditate. Get some guidance. Ask which one you need, which pile you need. And then come back to me when you've decided. See you in a minute. So, hi card A. This is the first card that you've chosen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add to that. So what card or cards do card A need for their long reading right now? Need those ones. What card or cards do pile A need for their long reading today? What messages do they need to hear right now? All of those. What card or cards, angel cards, do my lovely pile A need to hear right now? What message do they need to hear? Just that one. What words of wisdom do pile A need right now in this journey of theirs, this life journey? I'm going to give you a butterfly card at the end, so I'll just leave that there. So these are all the messages. This is how they've come out, you can see. And that's how I'm going to read them, just as they are, just like that. And we'll see how we go. So this will probably be about 10 minutes, so settle in if you can. If you need to, go and get yourself a cup of tea, a glass of water, and let's see what your messages have to say. Starting with the first one that you chose. Okay, so time to get on top of things and tackle that to-do list. Now this card came out in one of my shorts. I think it was actually today. So if you watch that, then it's very interesting that you've chosen pile A, and very apt. So you are still being told, if you did choose that you need to tackle all those things on that to-do list. I'm sure if you're like me, you've written down a list. Have a look at that and see what's on it, because there's obviously some important things that need to get sorted out. This card came out as well, exactly. This is ironic. Sit with the silence, calm your mind and get some clarity. So this is double confirmation, if you've watched that reading, that you need to do this, pile A. And this card came out as well. You need to stop for now, rest and regroup and wait a while. That's very, very interesting. So there is something that you need to do, or a few things that you need to do before you can move forwards. This is what the card's saying. Now, why is it saying that? Ah, there you are. Because there's a few paths, probably 3, that you are thinking of that are very interesting to you and that are resonating with you, and you're not sure if one of them or all of them are possible for you. So that's probably why you need to sit quietly and think about that, because you can't keep moving forwards if you're not 100% sure which way you're going. So again, look, sit somewhere quietly outside in nature, go for a walk, get some clarity, and, just trust that everything is working out. But you can't rush things. You can't keep moving and expecting things to change. You've got to slow down slowly and wait, because look, you've been on a long road. This long road, I think, is where you are and where you've been, and it's starting to open up now. And if you see in this card, this poor person has got a little key there. They're dragging their coat behind them, and they're just going all the way because they know that the answers are right up there. Look, in that little shiny area, and there's a star to light their way. So you've been dragging yourself around and around and around, going, this massive pile of stuff that you've needed to do. and things are starting to get a bit calmer now, and you've got these choices. Love. I'm going to read this one to you. This is about loving yourself, I know, and being kind to yourself, but let me just see what the book has to say. Where are you, love? Love is in the air and all around you. Love is coming for you. Love for another, a friend, or love for yourself. Love is needed and wanted in your life. You are so loved at this time, by many and by the divine. You are so needed in this world. Trust, love, honour and love yourself. Love is here, waiting for you. So I think that's right. You just need to start to love yourself more. Love where you are, look where you've been. It looks like you've been through a hell of a lot, because you were looking all bedraggled like this, and now suddenly you're becoming more like this, serene and calm, which is wonderful. So the guidance is very clear for you. Let me just see what these two cards have to say. Take that leap of faith. Take the journey. Step into the unknown. So I think, yeah, the journey is the ones that you're trying to think about, not this very, 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 very long, arduous one. It's that you've done that one. But you need to take the journey within. You need to sit quietly, maybe go on a journey yourself, just to find out what you really need right now. There is no right or wrong way at this time. All roads lead to your true soul's path, so trust. So yeah, maybe, as I said, all these roads are your choices, but you just need to get clear about where you're going to start and what you're going to do first and how you're going to proceed. So I'm just going to ask Spirit if there's any other messages of guidance that you actually need to help you on your path. Is there any other messages? I'm going to go with these cards. Just going to shuffle them on camera so you can see. It's very weird shuffling I do, but it's because I use my phone. I'm very limited on space, so I just find that just shuffling them like this is easier to do. It seems to suit me. So which card or cards are extra clarification messages for Pile A that they need to hear right now? This one? Okay, pop those down here. Right, again, go for a walk with family or friends today and clear your mind. So you need to go for a walk. You just need to go for a walk. Go for a walk, calm, clear. Just relax, regroup. Just think about where you are and what you need to do. Start doing that to-do list. Work through all those things. That's what you need to do, Pile A. I'm just going to get you a little butterfly message just from here. Okay, let's have a look. Put those there. The answers you seek are always within. So it's all about you finding some time to either go out and sit in nature, sit in your garden, somewhere quiet, clear out all the clutter. Maybe sitting quietly will help you to write that to-do list and then slowly work through it. At least once it's written down, it's sort of half the battle, isn't it? Then you know where you are and you can do 1 or 2 things a day. Get through it and work out where you want to go now. Where do you want to move? There's obviously lots and lots of options that you've got. All will be great. You've just got to know where you want to start. So that's your message, Pile A. I hope that helped. And yeah, go and do some meditating and some sitting in nature. And please like and subscribe if you haven't, so you can come back here when you need some more clarity. It's lovely to see you all, and please take care. Sending you lots of love. See you when I'm meant to. Guidance in the silence. Hi, card B. So this is your card that you chose, and I'm going to do like I do in my shorts, if you've seen those, where I'm going to shuffle my cards and ask for the guided message that you need, and then I'm just going to read it to you, and if we need some further information, that will be great. So that's what I'm going to do now on camera. So I'm just shuffling these cards, and I'm going to ask, what guidance does and what message does pile B need today to help them on their journey? Which cards do they need today? Those ones. Which cards do pile B need today? Which cards will help them on their soul's journey? Ooh, those ones. Any angel cards that pile B need today with any messages of clarity? Which cards do they need? Those ones. Any words of wisdom cards that the pile B need? Ooh, I wonder if you'll get the same messages as pile A. That's interesting. Thank you. And I'm going to give you a butterfly card at the end. So I'm going to read these as we've pulled them. They're all here. So this is the card that you chose first. So what's this card? Dream big today and make your inner world a reality. So what is it that you're dreaming about? Card B, pile B. Something that you really wanted to do, that you've been thinking about, that you're working on. What's happening in your world? Time to just do it. Jump in. It's time. So whatever it is, you're meant to start doing it right now. It's the time. Coming out of the fog, clearer times ahead. So maybe you've just been a bit muddled and you've been needing to clear your mind. And pile A, it was a bit like that. So maybe you've come from pile A, you've read both of them, and you've sorted out where you want to go and who you want to be. And the time is now to start doing it. Where do you want to go now? So yeah, there's 3 options for you maybe, or maybe all the options, but you're working it out. It's just about to start. Breaking the chains that bind you. Time to set yourself free. So yeah, it seems like there's been a lot of things holding you back, or you've been thinking that there's been things holding you back, chains from past life. Maybe there's been a lot of things in this life that you've been clearing and cleansing to get to this point where you are right now, this point where you can become whoever you want to be. And that's quite scary in some ways, isn't it? You know, because you start afresh. You've obviously done all the work to clear everything, all the hardness, all the stress from your life, maybe old karmic ties, obviously things, connections that have been binding you to people. In this card, look, these 2 people are connected. Maybe if you know you've been connected to your relatives, old relatives, or maybe it's past life relatives. This guy doesn't look very happy about being changed. Well, neither of them do they? They both look, one's staring at the other, one's not looking. So somebody's never looked at you, not seen you. Maybe you've not been feeling seen at all, and you've been chained to that, you know, forever. Wherever you go, people just don't seem to see your light and don't seem to see how wonderful you are, and just close their eyes to you, and you feel invisible. Or you have felt invisible, and now it's your time. You've cut those chains. You've cut those things that have been binding you to others and stopping you from being your true self. So well done. That's an amazing achievement, and it takes a lot of work. Look, you've reached the top of your game. You have climbed that high mountain, and you know, be proud of yourself. You are top of your game now, or you're just about to be. So it looks like you need to do a little bit more work maybe on your inner self, just to, you know, reassure you that you are new now, and that you're never going to go back to all those things that you've cleared, because you're a new person. Maybe you need to take a trip away just for a few days, a week or something. Just get clear on the option that you're going to take, because look, you can't go back. The door is closed. This is what this card means. You cannot go back to your old life. And I know this girl, she looks sad that she can't go back. She's probably sad because there are things, you know, once you've left things and you start thinking about your past, it's all a bit rose-coloured glasses, isn't it? If you know that old saying, which means basically you're sort of like, imagine things were better than they were, and all the hardship that you went through, because you've worked through it and you haven't got any emotional tie to it now. It doesn't feel as bad as it was, but you have to remember that there's a reason that door is closed, that you left it. that you did all that work, you know. Look back on you, if you've been journaling, look back on your journals and read from the beginning where you started from, and you'll suddenly realize that where you started from and where you are now is a million miles apart from each other, and you probably don't even recognize the person who was writing in those journals, because you've been devoted, Pile B. You've been devoted to your cause. You've been devoted to everything that you've done. You know, you're a kind, caring person. You know, you probably have a dog or a cat, loving animals, and the angels have all been with you, helping you, moving on. If this is your pile, this should resonate with you very, very much. And, you know, be grateful for all the things that you've done, all the things you've cleared, and for all the help you've had, even if it's just with the angels and the power of your inner child and your wisdom. You've done really, really well. And these are your messages from the Words of Wisdom cards. Keep on putting one foot in front of the other. You can do this. Nothing will come of this path you are on. It's a no today. Exactly. This path here, you can't go on it anymore. You've got to stay away from it. Being humans has its challenges, but also has its wonderful times. Trust in this and breathe. So it's saying to you, you know, you've been on that path. You don't need to go on it anymore. Keep putting one foot in front of the other, because being human does have its challenges, and we all keep going on and off of path, you know, want to go back on things that feel familiar with us and to us, but it doesn't mean that it's the right thing to do. We just have to keep moving forwards. Have a look and see which butterfly card you need today. Oh, look, that one. Be yourself. There is no one better for the job. Well, there you are. You can only be yourself, Pile B. And you've done so much work to get to this point right now. You don't want to go back through the door. You don't want to be the person that you were. You can't do that. It's a no for that old life. And I know it's hard and I know it feels scary, but you really, really do have to keep putting one foot in front of the other. You can do this. These are your messages. This is what you needed to hear today. I hope this helped you. Please like and subscribe for further readings. Please watch my shorts. I do them every day. And yeah, please come and see me again when you need to, or if one of my videos pops up in your feed. Be lovely to see you again when you need me. Take care. Lots of love. Guidance in the silence. Bye for now.